What are you doing with your cows on my road? Okay, so we're filling up the car for the first time. Here in Albania, they do the full service for you. We have driven all through North Albania. We've come all the way down the south, Durrës. This is the first time, and I just said to the guy, let's fill the car up. It's 172. Let me just show you the prices here. So 173 per litre. Let's see how much we go. Okay, so we got 37 and a little. Thank you, man. So ever so easy. Well, it's busy coming out of Sarandë this morning. Sad to leave Sarandë actually, but we're heading to the historic town of Gjirokaster. Everybody recommends this to us, so we're going to go and have a little explore up there. So we've got about an hour's drive. Let me just check I'm on the right route. Look at this view ahead of us, how pretty this is. We're going up into those mountains, I believe. If you look to the left here, just up there, that's the mountain walk that I did just the other day. Thank you, Sarandë. It's pretty up here, isn't it? Albania is certainly a very beautiful scenery, isn't it?
Yeah, very mountainous.
Yeah. You know, I was saying to Michelle that this is the sort of place where we could do with a car all the time, but renting it gets a little expensive just renting a car. You know, when we were in Sicily, we had our own car. We bought a car in Europe and then we sold it when we left Europe. I'm kind of getting the feeling that would be the best way. The only problem with renting a car, you always feel you've got to be on the move. And Michelle and I sometimes like to do nothing for a week. So to rent a car for a week and just have it parked outside, you're paying a daily rate for it. It just seems a madness, but it's the way we travel. So for us, this is beautiful just to come out here, but I could do this once a week. I don't need to do it every day. No, it's not roadworks, Michelle. What? Is it cows?
It is cows.
Oh, Lord. Who's bringing a herd of cows down my road?
Move!
Hey, get over.
Hey,
Hey, get over. Get over.
He had some horns on him.
He had some horns and one of them's gone up a hill. What are you doing with your cows on my road?
Is there somebody with them? Oh, yes, a couple of dogs coming behind. Oh, you guys have got to get over. You're on our side of the road, mate. There's a horse in there. These are coming down.
Oh yeah, no, come on. Feel free.
Zebra crossing. Oh no, cows crossing. Look, he's chasing them. Look, these ones are coming down. There's the dogs.
Now we've got a man in the way.
Oh, let's watch the dog.
Okay.
3 dogs.
An interesting little diversion.
That's maybe where they've come from? No.
And that's just some random guy with his horse. How cool is that? It's so cool. It's what I love about Albania. It's sort of like on the cusp of modernity. Anyway, let's drive on. An interesting little interlude. Goes to show though, you've got to be careful. You never know what might be around the corner. I heart police. It's an unusual one. I often see I heart police. They've obviously been here because there's cow shit all over the road, look. When you get around this corner, you're going to see there'll be more. Although not a lot, well, a fair bit.
Yeah, I think it's been squished. They've come a fair way, haven't they?
Yeah. I thought maybe they'd just run onto the road briefly and he was getting them off, but I think they've come, they're using this as a migration route. So this is their migration route down to the city. Probably in the old days, they used, and there probably still is, like a concrete track somewhere, and they're thinking, well, why use that when we can use the highway? We pay our taxes, why not?
Absolutely.
And I agree. There's no harm, no delay. So you can see that they've started building very modern infrastructure in the country here. So Albania has clearly had a lot of money invested in their roads. I say that, they have some of the worst roads also, but where they are building these roads, it's quite amazing. They're very good quality.
It is.
We've been climbing for quite some time, haven't we?
We have.
Wow, are we going through that?
Maybe.
I think we are. Oh, we are. Yep.
Cool.
We're going through this mountain. This'll be a big tunnel.
So 60 through the tunnel.
60 through the tunnel, it's 1.3 kilometers.
Yeah, you can go 70 now.
Oh, okay, we can go faster.
Now you're in it.
I don't need to, I quite like this.
Yeah, it's cool. It's a big feat of engineering, wasn't it?
It is. And there's no, at the moment anyway, there's no tolls to go through here, so I hope they keep it this way because, you know, people pay to build these tunnels. I don't think they should then actually pay to drive through them. You know, you're paying twice. They're all made with government money, and government have no money. They don't make sort of bric-a-brac and sell it. They just take taxes. So people pay for these tunnels, and they should be free.
Cool.
And here we come. I love it when you come out of a tunnel into the light. Hopefully the camera will stay on. There we go. How beautiful. That will have cut out some mountain driving, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
Gjirokaster. We're definitely in the town, aren't we?
We are. Just technically going to the centre, aren't we?
Well, we've just put Gjirokaster in the GPS. We haven't got an actual location, but this place is definitely in a valley, isn't it?
Ah.
So I think I'm just going to
enter the roundabout, then you will arrive at your destination.
Yeah.
So I think all the way around the roundabout and that way is the...
I think we'll just go left and find ourselves a parking spot if we can. So turn the cameras off, let me concentrate on the driving. Now we parked just next to a new little restaurant, Gjerë restaurant. See if we can choose something from the menu. Have a little look there, see what you think. Okay, so this lovely guy here, he's recommended a few local dishes. What did we have, the local dish? So we have a local pie?
Yes, local pie, the rice meatballs,
Rice-
the vegetables in butter.
Okay, so the rice meatballs are from here,
Yes,
right?
Yes, they are traditional gjirokaster.
And what's the name?
Chivchi.
Chivchi.
Yes.
So this beer, I haven't had this one before. This is Alba.
Yes, Alba.
Okay, so we're going to give this a try. I'll take it out the bottle first. It's a nice blonde beer. So, everybody from Albania, Korça or Alba, which is the best? I like the Korça, the dark beer, but it's not easy to find here. Chin chin. So this is the chivchi. So there were rice.
rice and cheese and egg, I think.
Yeah, so almost like a little arancini.
Yeah,
Do you think?
maybe.
Can I use my fingers? I think I can. So just come down here. I'm going to dip this in a little bit of sour cream. It's not an arancini, but it's got some similarities. There's rice and herbs and spices, a little bit of cheese in there as well. It looks delicious. Oh, I've come this side. Michelle said it's nicer with the Christmas tree behind me rather than the TV, and she's right. Come down here. So this is the pie. Unusual pie. It's more a little bit like a quiche. So it's like a spinach pie, almost like a quiche pie. Oh, here come the vegetables. Michelle is salivating. We are ready to tuck in. So we're not gonna do a whole food review here but I'm gonna share what we're having. Great fresh ingredients. Let's have a little bit of this roasted vegetables as well. So they've grilled the vegetables with a little balsamic, some aubergine here, and I think some zucchini.
Smells delicious.
It does smell good, doesn't it, Michelle? So last little bit of filming, then we're just going to enjoy it, and then we'll take you for a walk up the hill. Perfectly seasoned, smoky, perfect. Okay, they've just brought out a little treat for us. He wants us to try this as a quince dessert from gjirokaster. So this is nice, a little free dessert to try. Okay, it's quite firm. I imagine this is going to be quite sweet. Is it actually pieces of quince? Oh, wow. Oh. That's like Christmas. It's got all those sort of Christmassy flavors like cinnamon, star anise. You're going to love that, Michelle.
Oh, the smell is starting to come now. I can smell it.
It's like Christmas.
It's very apt with the Christmas tree behind you.
Oh, what is the name of this?
Gliko.
So this is called gliko with quince. It's hard to explain. It's the quince. Is it one piece of quince or?
Yes, it's one piece of
Okay, it's a whole quince. Very delicious. Really nice. So it's quince, but it almost tastes like cake. You know I have a sweet tooth. Gliko. Perfect. It's a nice little restaurant, that.
That was very good. Nice little stop.
I recommend that place. Just as you get into the centre, gjirokaster, we came up the hill from the roundabout. And now we're going to walk up to the stone city. I got glasses and a sun hat on. A little bit overkill. So can you tell me maybe 10 interesting facts about the city?
Sure. Here are 10 interesting facts about Gjirokaster. 1. UNESCO Heritage. It was designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site in 2005 for its well-preserved Ottoman-era architecture and historical significance. 2. The castle. The Gjirokaster Castle is one of the largest in the Balkans. And 3. City of Stone. Gjirokaster is famous for its stone houses with slate roofs, earning it the nickname City of Stone. 4. Birthplace of Ismail Kadare. The celebrated Albanian writer and Nobel Prize nominee Ismail Kadare was born here. 5. Enver Hoxha's connection. The city is also the birthplace of Enver Hoxha, Albania's communist leader from 1944 to 1985. 6. Bazaar. The Old Bazaar is a lively spot for exploring traditional crafts, handmade goods and local culture. 7. National Folklore Festival. Every 5 years, the castle hosts Albania's National Folklore Festival, showcasing traditional music, dance and costumes. 8. Religious tolerance. The city has a history of religious coexistence, with both Muslim and Christian communities living together harmoniously. 9. Blue Eye Spring. Located nearby, the Siri Eye Kalta, Blue Eye, is a stunning natural spring and a popular tourist attraction. 10. Cold War Tunnel. Beneath the castle is a secret underground tunnel built during the Cold War, intended to protect leaders in case of an attack.
So this is the birthplace of Enver Hoxha, the Albanian dictator. Possibly not something people particularly like to refer to. Why is it all the European dictators come from sort of mountain villages? So this is going to be a bit of a huff and a puff, but we were told this is the way to the old town, the city of stone, Gjirokaster. Yeah, it's quite a steep climb, but this is definitely the old city. So I don't know if there'd be an obvious point where we come to the centre of the old city, whether there is a centre. We didn't do a lot of homework on this particular trip, so we're kind of learning as we go along. Hello, Pusscat. It's okay. Whenever I go out for a walk, I see pussycats. It's been a good 10-minute walk and all like this, but I think we're getting near to the top. Well, near to shops. Let's see. It keeps climbing, Michelle, doesn't it? I think that's the direction we need to go. I see ahead of us the brow of a hill.
Just a pom-pom.
A pom-pom with a hat.
Really? What was that?
There is the castle. We're never going to get up there today, Michelle. Okay, this is definitely the centre, isn't it? But that castle, that is something else. That's huge.
Isn't that? They said the largest castle in the Balkans.
It certainly, I would agree. All the cats up here seem to be ginger. Okay, let's just walk up to the wall of the castle. We're not actually staying in Gjirokaster, so we're limited on our time because we haven't booked a place tonight. And unfortunately, we've got a pressing engagement in Tirana. So I suggest, if you can, I would certainly stay in this town because there is lots to see here. I don't know why, but I thought Gjirokaster was going to be a very small town, and it's huge. It's a lot bigger than I imagined, and we only put aside an hour to have a little look. There's a statue here to Hasan Jenkli. I'm guessing he's a military man because he has a gun in his waistband and binoculars. So what can you tell us about Hasan? So here is the view from the castle. It's not really the view from the castle. Castle's up there. It's a long way up, and much as I'd like to go up there, I don't think we've got time today. So Gjirokaster, I think, is a city we need to earmark for a visit for another day because it is huge. Let's have a little look at these stone roofs. You know, they talk about City of Stone, and one of the things as we walked up just now is it's famous for its stone buildings, but it's also really famous for its stone roofs. And ahead of us here, we can see we're actually up roof level, so we get an example of what the roofs are like. So that is a typical Gjirokaster stone roof, and that is a lot of weight to be putting on top of a roof. These are not thin slates, these are heavy, big stones. You can see them all across the rooftops of these houses here. It's a pretty little mosque here, also with the stone roof. Look at the roof here. I'm just stood on the edge of this and look at the size of those stones. Even the mosque itself has got a stone roof. Here I can actually see the stones. Big, heavy pieces of stone here, look. Is this where we came up? It's nice to see it from above, isn't it?
Lovely, isn't it?
So this is the wall of the mosque. Heavy. It almost feels the density of granite. It is not granite, but it's a very strong stone. Is it limestone? I think it's limestone. Now there's a little coffee shop, but it's closed. So a little bit like Sarandë, a lot of the places are shut. Now, if you walk down that little bit there, it's too steep, isn't it, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm coming right over to here where it's less of a cam.
So we'll probably call it a brief visit to Gjirokaster, because I don't know, I thought it was going to be a really small town. Did you?
I did.
I think it was going to be really small, but it's massive. And it's even the upper section is huge. And there's it's a city really. Okay, so we were ill prepared for the size. Even when we stopped to have something to eat down there, we thought it was a 2 or 3 minute walk into the village. It's not a village, it's a city. Even the old city is definitely a city of Gjirokaster. So shall we head back down?
I think so.
I think we're going to cut this relatively short, this visit. You get the feel. It's a beautiful city. I think it's got a lot of history. But for Michelle and I think we're going to head off because we haven't got a place here tonight and we've got a pressing appointment for tomorrow. So take care from Gjirokaster in Albania. Brilliant place.
Love it.
Definitely on our bucket list to visit another time.
Yes.
Take care.
Bye.
See you later.